Okay. I'm feeling there was perhaps a break in communication that that you're thinking of walking away from someone, Leo. Yeah, I get the sense that you're now able to have that conversation to say, you know what, this isn't quite working for me. Yeah. So you're coming in as the Queen of Swords reversed. This is a little bit bright. Let's see if I can kind of play with the light to hopefully, okay, might be a little bit better. Okay, so you're coming in as the Queen of Swords reversed. Angry, biting words, harsh words, Ice Queen type energy. You have no problem. You know what? You're not in control of your words. You're not in control of your emotions. You're just spouting out what you need to say because you're also crossed with the Five of Swords. This is arguments, combative communication. Sorry, I feel like I can't just get this light right. So combative communication, arguments, debates. Yeah, it's heated exchanges, and it's not good. It's anger, it's frustration, it's painful conversations. And I feel like you've had these and you're out of communication, or this is what's going on for you. But I feel like it does pertain to a relationship, and your foundational to you is the Hangman reversed. I get the sense that you're walking away from this connection. You know, that you've made the decision already because you were indecisive. This is coming in your past position. You were indecisive about the connection and you didn't know which way to go. You didn't know what to do. And, you know, you were feeling shut off. You were feeling shut down. And, you know, you were faced with a decision. Do I stay? Do I go? What do I do? And it's a big, big decision because it involves not only logic and rational thinking, but it also involves a lot of intuition, you know? So it's a holistic type decision that you have to make that's going to require literally all of you to make this, your intuition and your logical mind, right? So you're trying to reason out the best course of action for this situation. And you did take some time to weigh your options. And I do get the sense that now you're struggling. I think you've made the decision and you're having this difficult conversation because this is a difficult conversation. It's an emotionally charged conversation. It's harsh. It's probably brutally honest. And I feel like you are ultimately deciding to walk away, the Hangman. You know, I feel like you're just like, I'm kind of done with this connection. I don't know if I can move forward with it. And I think right now it's time for us to cut ties and move on. In your mind's eye, you're thinking about what you want. This is soul expansion. You're thinking about the future and getting alignment with yourself, getting alignment with your spirit guides, with your spirit team, getting alignment with your intuition. What do you want? You know, this is the big picture, the 3-year plan, the 5-year plan, the 10-year plan. And I think you're asking the question, does this person fit in my life? Will they bring me what it is that I'm searching for? The type of love that I'm searching for, the type of relationship that I'm searching for. Will they support me in my goals and endeavors? Will they be that person for me? Will they be my cheerleader when I need them to be my cheerleader? You know, and vice versa. So you're really thinking expansively. You're thinking about the big picture, your future. I don't want to say your future tripping a bit because you're not so stuck in the future, but you are thinking about it, right? And you're getting into alignment with it because sitting in the future position is the Empress, creative energy. This is the energy required to bring about your manifestations. So this is you giving rise to a new chapter in your life. It could be a new storyline, so to speak. Maybe you're choosing to walk away from this relationship and now you're like, okay, what do I want to do with my life on my own as an independent Leo? What am I now going to focus my time and energy upon? Because I'm no longer being drained and consumed by that relationship. Now I have all this time to really focus on myself and really invest in myself. Maybe some of you are going to put it towards your career. Maybe there's some training at work that you want to do, or certification programs to prepare you for the next level, the next step. Maybe there's another job you're going for and you need maybe an extra certification or two to be qualified for it. So there's that aspect. Some of you may be working on yourself. It's like, okay, now I have time to go to the gym and be consistent at the gym and, take that fitness class or take that dance class or try that new thing that I've always been wanting to do, but I never had the time or the energy. Or you may have had the time but did not have the energy because you're so emotionally drained by this relationship. So I feel like now you're really thinking big, broad, expansive, and you're like, yeah, I'm kind of starting to get excited about life again. So I feel like, Leos, you're really coming out of this really heavy time period, and it's time for you to start planning the next step for you. And for those of you who are working on passion projects, I feel like this is a perfect time for you to harness this Empress energy and create and give rise to the project. Give it life, give it breath, revitalize it if it's been shelved for a while. Okay. But yeah, this is great energy. I'm really liking this for you all, Leo. This is perfect energy for you to start getting into alignment, to start co-creating this life, the new life that you want. All right. Yeah. So I do see you giving up or feeling like you want to give up. You're sitting in the energy of the nine of wands, and it's cycle almost complete. It's 9 energy, and you have this person just beaten up and battered and tired and just like, you know what? I'm done. I don't want to walk the last mile. I don't care if the finish line is just right there. I'm done. But this is also a test. It's a test of your intestinal fortitude to say, all right, Leo, now's the time to really kick it into high gear and give it everything you got to move forward and get across that finish line. So I feel like this is saying, don't give up on your hopes and dreams. Keep going with what it is that you want to achieve. Keep going with the things that make you happy. Focus on the good things in life. You're beaten up by this relationship, but it's imperative that you keep going because you are looking for a healing. The environment right now, well, 1, the star is Aquarius, so you are in Aquarius season. But 2, it has a very healing aspect associated with it. So, sorry, I feel like I'm sitting in the dark and I don't know how this is going to come out on camera. Okay, I think that's better, but every time I kind of move the cards, the light sort of shifts, and I think that might be the camera itself sort of automatically adjusting the light, and it's like, well, I feel like I'm in the shadows. So anyway, back to your reading. So I do get the sense, Leos, that you are looking for a healing and a blessing, and this is the divine coming in saying, all right, we're going to give you the internal courage and strength that you need to continue moving forward out of this situation, right? Out of this mess. And know that, life isn't over, that there's so much more to celebrate and focus upon. But yeah, I feel like, this is coming in as a lesson. This is coming in to say, hey, we got you. Don't give up because you're so close. So I think with that, this star card is bringing a certain sense of spiritual clarity for you. And I'm getting the sense that you're choosing to walk away from love right now. This is the Knight of Cups coming in reversed. I think you're just sort of turned off with the idea of a relationship at this point in time. So I encourage you, if you haven't done so, I may have said this in the beginning of the video, but check out your February love connection reading. I can't remember exactly what the message was for Leo, but just in case, there may be some stuff there that may resonate with you further on this topic. But yeah, I'm getting the sense that you're just done with it. I think you're ready to part ways and just sort of be on your own right now, Leo. Yeah. And just focus on yourself and just focus on your projects. It's time to just clear the decks, clear the clutter. And that's the energy of Aquarius. There's a lot of wind movement associated with this energy. And it's the winds of change. It's coming in to clear out things that no longer serve us. And I get the sense that you knew this was coming down the pipe And it's time for you to be like, all right, you know, we gave it our best shot. It was a good run. We're not right for one another. It's time to move on and clear the decks. And I think you're doing that. So your overall outcome, Leo, is the Emperor. I feel like this is you regaining your strength. It's a very, very masculine card, but I get the sense that you're just like, all right, let's do this. Let me get back into control of my life. Let me get back into the driver's seat. Let me just focus on what I need to focus upon and move forward with the plan. This is an individual who's very wise, who knows the ways of the world, who's been around the block several times. So nothing is really getting past this individual because he knows all the tricks. He's either done them himself or he's witnessed them. So this is someone who's very enlightened, who's very smart, who's very street savvy, common sense, and a world leader, very worldly. So get the sense, Leos, that this is who you're stepping into. This is the personification that you're taking on as you move forward out of this relationship and into your next phase of life. Let's check in with our masculine. So masculine would like to share to his feminine, we need to work on our relationship. I don't know if you can see that. There we go. And I do not feel worthy. Okay, interesting. And then feminine would like to share to her masculine, I am not available to connect right now, but I wish you could be here right now. So she's emotionally unavailable, but she does miss her masculine, right? So I get the sense that this is a bit of nostalgia going on. I feel like in this scenario, the masculine energy is trying to say, hey, let's work on the relationship, but I don't feel worthy. And the feminine's like, well, I'm not available. I'm not emotionally available, but I wish you were here. You know, so I feel like it's the feminine side who's walking away from this connection. Yeah, I think she's walking away from this connection, and she's thinking about the future. She's thinking about getting into alignment and, co-creating the beautiful future and trying to manifest a relationship that will bring her the love and the fulfillment and the contentment that she is seeking. And she recognizes that there is love here, but there is a reason why this connection failed. So again, take that how it resonates, but I get the sense that this is a karmic situation, that the relationship has ran its course and it's now time to part ways and to just be on your own, so to speak. But yeah, she still is conflicted, Ultimately, the decision for Leo is to walk away. I'm seeing that, with the reverse Nine of Cups and wanting to give up. I do get the sense that this connection is over. Doesn't mean that the feelings just automatically shut off. All right. So I get the sense that she needs that space and that extra distance to clear her head and to deal with the emotional fallout of, this dissolving of the union and get herself into alignment. So again, take it how it resonates. This is general, and the characters are interchangeable. Masculine, feminine doesn't matter. It's not gender specific. It's all about the energy. All right. So let's go ahead and check in with the Shamanic Oracle deck. Ooh, and see what we have. That one came up kind of quick. This one came in on its side. I think it wants to come up reversed. So this is the Smoky Mirror. I'm going to pull out the book for you all. Yeah, because the messages in here are truly profound and I want to make sure you get it all. So it's coming in like this. It's coming in reversed. But as I read the meaning of the card, I'm going to read it upright. And this is just to describe the card. And the message, I'll reverse it so that way you can get the message. It's medicine, okay? So here's the meaning. The smoky mirror represents the aspects of what is implied yet cannot be immediately known in the world. The mystery of how things come together and how they fall apart without obvious causality. This symbol also represents the shadow of the human psyche, the parts of the self that one distorts or disowns. The smoky mirror can also represent a state of denial or the inability or refusal to see the truth. Interesting. So this is coming up as medicine for you, Leo. Understanding the shadow of the human journey requires that you go deep into your story to discover the wound that prevents you from seeing the truth of your current situation. Your fears and expectations of disappointment and unworthiness may be clouding your capacity to see the potential in yourself and others. The smoky mirror may be showing you things you don't want as a result of your conditioning. These can become even more real, but only because you are making it so. The choice is yours. The world will hold you accountable for what you see and create. Can you see through the eyes of truth and faith instead? Interesting. Let me look at this again. Yeah, so this is really talking about core wounding, right? Have you done enough healing? First of all, do you understand enough about your own core wounds and have identified all of them? Because that's part of the shadow work that we all must deal with in order to heal ourselves and to transmute and integrate, our wounds into ourselves. We have to understand the shadow aspect of the human journey, and that requires us to go deep into our story to discover the wound that prevents you from seeing the truth of your current situation. Yeah, so if you're wanting to easily push someone away, I get the feeling that there is an abandonment wound somewhere. Maybe you were abandoned as a child or experienced the abandonment wound early on in life, or the rejection wound. So a lot of us have that, and it can come in many scenarios. Maybe you're a child of divorce, or maybe, as a young child, you experienced rejection on the playground. Maybe someone didn't want to play with you, and you felt like, oh my God, what is that? But if we don't process that, we're wounded, we take that impact, and it stays with us. And then it manifests as fear, and it stays trapped and blocked in our psyche, and it impacts how we interact with other individuals. It impacts how we show up for relationships and how we react to certain situations. So, if you're normally standoffish and, emotionally unavailable, there is likely an abandonment wound or a wound around rejection or self-worth that is unhealed. And you have to go to the root of that problem, the root of the wound, to understand how to heal it, to understand the nexus of it, and to make peace with it, to process it, to where it's no longer a thing for you anymore. And then you can integrate that into yourself. Okay? But yeah, this is interesting. So you may have to rewind the video a bit and maybe re-listen to the message that came through regarding the smoky mirror, because this is all about shadow work. This is all about healing. And I'm sort of getting the sense that, there is someone who's emotionally closed off and is saying right here in the feminine, I'm not available to connect right now. Okay, and this can mean a variety of things. This can mean, you're just not ready for a relationship, or you're not emotionally available, and there could be a deeper underlying reason for it. And I feel like there's a reason why this smoky mirror came out. So take some time to think about that, meditate upon it, and see how it resonates with you. All right. So let's go ahead and check in with the Sacred Earth Oracle and see what we have for Leo. Revision, reversed. So I feel like this is a time in your life for you to revise your plan, to revise your future plans. And I do kind of get the sense that you're doing that, with the Three of Wands and the Empress card. So I do get the sense that you're tweaking what you want, and you're getting into alignment with it. So I'm gonna show this upright. But yeah, this is about you redrawing the lines, redefining yourself worth, redefining what you want, and just sort of setting the tone and the boundaries for the future. And it's awesome. I mean, I feel like there's a lot of heart chakra energy here. There's a lot of crown energy, third eye energy associated with it. So it requires a lot of intuition and inner knowing in order for you to revise your dreams, your goals, your plans, right? And I do get the sense that with this relationship, you are taking the time, now that this relationship has ended, to really look at yourself. Really look at yourself, because I feel like this is a perfect time to do some shadow work to address the core wounds that may be triggering you right now, Leo, okay? So time to get honest about that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pull from the Angel Messages card in this Angel Messages Oracle. And this will be the last of the messages coming through. You do have 2 cards that flew out. So the first is from Desiree, and the second is from Archangel Raphael. So yeah, interesting that an Archangel came out. So for your first message, it's from Desiree. No conditions. Okay, sorry. No. Conditions aren't favorable right now. Wait or look into other options and ask the angels to help guide you and comfort you. I'm going to let you look at that. Yeah. So conditions aren't favorable for you right now, Leo. So take a moment and reflect upon what's going on. Allow the situation to play out as it needs to play out, and just flow with what's going on right now, and ask your angels for help. Angels really want to help you all out, but they can't do so because we as human beings have free will. They can't step in automatically. They have to be asked to help you. So Leos, just simply say, you know what, guardian angels, I need your help right now. Please help me with blah, blah, blah. It's as simple as that. And do that consistently on a daily basis, and you watch. Things will start to change for the better. Okay? Yeah, so this is definitely a moment of pause, what you're seeing with the hangman. All right? Yeah, time to wait. And I feel like Desiree is confirming this. Pause. Hang on. Don't do anything hasty. Archangel Raphael is coming in saying, I am helping you heal physical challenges in yourself and others. You are a healer like me. Yeah, core wounding. We've been talking about that through about half this reading, the latter half of the reading, dealing with your core wounds. You got to heal yourself so you can heal others and help others. I am helping you heal physical challenges in yourself and others. You are a healer like me.